professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail, man. The type of baby mama men would date, right? So Kendra G does her dating thing, and a young lady comes on, 26, 3 kids, 2 different guys. And they kind of, in the comment section, give her a hard time because she doesn't have custody of all 3 of her kids. So the 2 that she has with the one guy, he was actually locked up at a time. He got out, so they actually switched 1 year on, 1 year off. The other one is with the father, and she can see the kid whenever she feels like it. She's like, he's a good dude. They're both good fathers. They're well off. And people are giving her a hard time. And I'm thinking to myself, she like 26, tattoos, a lot of kids, whatever. But they're giving her such a hard time in the comments, not thinking about, like, she didn't come across as a person who lost her kids. She was just a mother who could actually be an adult and co-parent. So guys would date a chick like that because it's like, yo, you got kids, you're not a control freak. You even though you don't have you're not in a relationship with the fathers of your children, you're not using the kid as a pawn. So they look at it like, okay, you're not one of those types that's a bad person who has bad morals or bad ethics. So you got a lot of kids, but if a guy got 2, 3 kids, it's dateable. You get what I'm saying? And for some of you guys, you know, y'all ODB, ooh baby, I like it raw. If you had a kid, if you got her pregnant, you be like, okay, I might wind up, you know, I keep it honest and 100 with her. I might keep the kid, you know, I could have a kid. And she's not going to have a problem as long as she has access. This is the type of kid, woman, baby mama that guys would date. So I know people are like, no, they wouldn't. Yeah, they actually would. You know, and it smacks a few stereotypes in the face. So she doesn't pay child support because the guys are like, whatever. The guys aren't like holding the kid hostage, like you can't see your kid ever. You know, it's my baby. They're not doing that. And to me, that's the culture shock. Like, you guys would date a baby mama like that because that seems less stressful and more normal, more ideal of how it should be. Not just the kid is with one parent, is the kid doesn't have to pick a side, and the parents don't make the kid pick a side. So you don't have to come into the situation and be like, oh, I'm with you, but I'm kind of pseudo a stepdaddy because you know, I'm trying to take over for these kids. You know, there's no good guy and bad guy in the story. No villain in the story. So to me, it's like, man, they actually got common sense. So, and to me, like, if I would have to bet, I would say that a lot of the maybe single mothers who had an issue, they couldn't fathom doing that. And it's weird because maybe that's why you're going to continue to be single, because you wanting to be a control freak and run everything and having the world run through you, and I need to get it my way. It's a turnoff. Guys don't like date. You see, a lot of y'all think guys don't like dating single mothers just because they have kids. No, because guys have kids. Guys don't like dating single mothers or baby mama types because a lot of you single mothers and baby mamas remind them of their bitter baby mama. It's just you're not that. He's not your quote unquote baby's father or baby's dad. You know what I'm saying? But he can see you doing the same thing that his kid's mother is doing. So it's a turnoff. I got issues with this woman because she uses my kid as a pawn, and I'm gonna get with you, knowing that you use your kid as a pawn. That's not what guys are trying to sign up for. So a woman like that is a breath of fresh air. She's a minority. She might even be an anomaly. She's up there with the percentage of women who actually collect child support and actually spend it on the kid. Like, she's in the minority. So, and actually a woman who takes child support and actually uses it for the kid, she's the kind of woman baby mama that guys would date too. It's like, oh wow, you're really actually responsible. Dang, oh, you know what? I like you. You cool. So when people try to give people a rough time about that, I think sometimes people have been living so backwards that they don't really realize what progress should look like, or what it normally should look like, or what it ideally should be. It's a culture shock for them. And it's also a culture shock for ladies to figure out that, wow, guys would do that. Yeah, they would. Y'all ruin the stepdaddy game because of how you maneuver. This would be a step in the right direction. But I digress. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.